wanted to share some books that I've read that have really helped me recently. I don't know if I may have mentioned this in a previous video or not, but for the past 2 months, or just about 2 months, I have been living a paleo lifestyle. And really the reason why I decided to live a paleo lifestyle is because I really wanted to take my fitness and my nutrition up a notch. I had been eating very, very healthy and very, very strict and clean to my knowledge for the past 2 years. So switching over to the paleo lifestyle for me wasn't all that difficult. But since I've been living a paleo lifestyle, I have noticed significant differences in my body, in my skin, in overall how I feel, my mood, my energy levels. I've noticed a big difference in my day-to-day activities. With that said, the books I'm about to show you, some of them are paleo themed, 2 of them are paleo themed. One is an inspirational book, and then another one is a healthy living cookbook that I've picked up. So if you want to know more about the paleo solution, then I would definitely recommend picking this book up, and it's Robb Wolf's The Paleo Solution. In this book, he gives an in-depth explanation as to why it's important to live a paleo lifestyle, what the paleo lifestyle entails, the reasons behind certain choices, and then he gives you a 30-day challenge, and it says here, 30 days, lose weight, get fit, reverse disease. And so I guess I'll just give you the quick gist of it. It's paleo lifestyle, you're not eating processed foods, and you're basically eating the foods of the Paleolithic era. So what I eat is meat, fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. Really, really helped me understand my body and the importance of putting in healthy, nutritious food into my body. And I view food as fuel. I don't necessarily view food as pleasure anymore, and I've made that switch in my mind a long time ago. But this book really just reinforced that for me. He does get very technical in this book. Like he calls it geek talk, and there's a lot of that in this book. So if you find yourself getting bored with those sections of the book, then you can just skim right through them. And just like Robb Wolf, the author of this book, says, you don't need to know why it works, you just need to know what to do or how it works in order for it to work. Does that make sense? So if you're interested, the Paleo Solution really helped me with some weight loss issues of mine. I lost 8 pounds. 8 pounds total in about a month, just by swapping some things here and there, but I'll let you read the book and be the judge of that for yourself. Along with the Paleo Solution, he mentions someone that works at his gym, NorCal Strength and Conditioning Gym, I think it's called. He mentions one of his trainers there, and her name is Sarah Fragoso. And I mentioned her in my Paleo Meatball video, and she is just awesome. I follow her on YouTube. I think it's Frag So Lucky here on YouTube. She doesn't update much anymore, but there's plenty of videos for you to play catch up on. She does a blog, and she has, I think, 2 cookbooks out. And currently I have one of her cookbooks, which is Everyday Paleo. And this cookbook has saved my life. So many of her recipes are just so easy, and they're so delicious and nutritious. I mean, her children, you see in her YouTube videos that they're there cooking with her, and she mentions the importance of bringing your children into the kitchen, and she's just very inspiring, and it makes me want to be a better cook, not only for myself but for my someday family, and just learning the benefits of healthy eating, and just seeing this woman who works full-time, that has a growing family. I think she's got an older son. I think he's like in his teens. But just seeing how she works so much, and her body is phenomenal. and she's able to still manage a paleo lifestyle. I mean, that to me is just very inspirational. And as you can see here, I have tabs as to meals that I've prepared. This is actually my week's meal plan that you see tabbed out here. So what I've been doing with this cookbook is I'll go through, and I'll show you a really nice one. I'll go through and then I'll just like pick things that I would like to cook for the week. And this is the perfect pork pot roast. And then I'll just quick check out the recipe. And what I'll do is I'll select a few recipes for the week. And then I'll write down all the ingredients that I may need and that I will be needing for the recipe. And then I go ahead and I take one day of the week, which is normally Sunday afternoon, and I'll cook all the meals. I cook 6 meals in one day, allowing myself to have one meal my day off where I can eat out, still along the paleo guidelines, but I'll eat out. And so I'll prepare all the meals in one day, and then this way there is no room for error, no room for cheating, and whenever I'm hungry, there's always a meal ready to go for me. And that's what I've been doing. Before this cookbook, I wasn't doing meal planning, but I don't necessarily intend on using this for the rest of my life. There's some recipes. There's one, for example, that included a spice that I didn't like, so I swapped that out with a spice that I did like. So I mean, you can customize it to suit your needs, something that you like. It doesn't have to be a paleo cookbook. It doesn't have to be a paleo. You don't have to live a paleo lifestyle to lose weight. It's just my personal choice right now. But if you are interested in the paleo lifestyle, first get this book and understand why you're doing it. And then if it's something that you intend on trying out, try the 30-day challenge, because Robb Wolf also in this book, he puts in the 30-day challenge, he puts recipes, and there's 30 days worth of recipes in here to get you started. After the 30 days, if you're still interested, then go ahead and pick up Everyday Paleo. I mean, her recipes are so delicious. They're super easy. They're not overly complex, and they're not really, the ingredients are not anything out of this world. I mean, it's pretty simple stuff. She's got dips in here, desserts. I made these paleo pancakes. They were so super delicious. So don't fall into that trap of thinking that living a paleo lifestyle means you can't eat anything fun or anything delicious. What am I going to eat? There is a lot that you can eat. You just have to be creative, and you have to experiment in the kitchen. So that's my 2 cents on paleo. If you're interested, these are the ones to try out. So aside from that cookbook, if you're not interested in living a paleo lifestyle, it's just not for you. Maybe you tried it, you didn't like it, whatever, but you're still interested in healthy cooking, healthy living, I would definitely recommend Ellie Krieger's cookbook. Her stuff is, I mean, delicious. I mean, she's Ellie Krieger. I mean, you can't go wrong with it. She has the most decadent, delicious recipes. Some of them, I have to admit, can get a little bit more complex, in the sense that not everyone will have access to some of the recipes that she lists here. And then at the same time, she'll have something here like honey mustard turkey roll-ups. I mean, that's something that all of us can make. She does list the calorie counts per serving. I was just making sure. So if you're counting calories, that would be a great thing for you too. You can find any of these books. I bought this book. I bought this cookbook on Amazon because it was way cheaper. So check Amazon first. It's $28 at Barnes & Noble, and I think I got mine for $16. The Paleo Solution I also got on Amazon, so check that out first. I don't remember how much I paid for this. But my Everyday Paleo cookbook I picked up at Costco for $18.99. If you don't have a Costco near you, then I would just say try Amazon. Look online first before buying it in a major bookstore, because it will be more expensive. But those are 3 books that so far that have really helped me with my nutrition, just eating healthy. It keeps me inspired and motivated to keep going. Now, aside from that, another book that has really, really opened my eyes, and that is The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Now, why did I mention this book after just talking about several cookbooks? Well, it really does take a strong character to decide that you're going to make a lifestyle change and commit to it. And in this book, Stephen Covey, he talks about making commitments to yourself and the importance of it. I mean, you have to read this. They're powerful lessons in personal change, and I think that personal change goes hand in hand with making a lifestyle change and sticking with it and not quitting. It's just really inspirational book, and I mean, it left me in tears on a few occasions, but that's because I'm a huge crybaby. So if you want to feel inspired and get motivated to make changes in your life, whether they be in fitness or nutrition or not, maybe you just want to find out how you can be a better mother or a better father, or if you don't have children yet and you want to be a wonderful mother that leads by example, or a wonderful father that can inspire their children to live their lives with character and a strong backbone, then this is definitely a book that you want to look into. Okay, so habit 1 is be proactive, which works hand in hand with a lifestyle change, and whether you choose to follow the paleo lifestyle or do the Atkins diet, or just count calories, or if you're vegan or vegetarian, or you live the raw foods diet, then I mean, you need to be proactive. You need to find out what it is, find out information about it, and just act on it. So he talks about habit 1, which is be proactive. Habit 2 is begin with the end in mind, which was just mind-blowing to me when I read that. Before, when I first started my weight loss journey, I never intended to lose 72 pounds. I just, I decided that I would just go with it. And for that purpose, I think that was great. I didn't want to overwhelm myself with this huge, overwhelming number of 72 pounds, and I'm glad I didn't. But now that I'm at the point that I am now, I think it's important to begin with the end in mind. So a thing for me, this is very embarrassing, but a struggle that I've been having is with push-ups. I can't do an actual push-up without doing the modified, girl push-ups, the ones on my knees. And so I've been working on that, and what I've been doing is 3 times a week I do forearm planks, where I hold a plank right here on my forearms, and I'll do that 3 times a week. And that's supposed to strengthen your body so that you can do a push-up. And I hope to be doing an unmodified push-up. 3, put things first. Principles of Personal Management. Very, very good read. Habit number 4, think win-win. Principles of Interpersonal Leadership. Habit number 5, seek first to understand, then to be understood. Goosebumps. Habit 6, synergize. Principles of Creative Cooperation. Habit number 7, sharpen the saw. Principles of Balanced Self-Renewal. The Inside Out Again. I mean, this book is just, it's life-changing, really. It'll change the way that you approach things. It'll change the way you look at certain things. And I'm sorry that my nails look terrible. I promise you I'm going to take this nail polish off right now. But this is also a fabulous read if you're interested. So that's it. That's it for the books that have been helping me in my weight loss journey, that have helped me so far. Again, whether you want to live a paleo lifestyle or not, I think it's important to inform yourself on making the right choices on nutrition. And if you're interested in a paleo lifestyle, then go, and you have any questions, then go ahead and leave them down below or send me a message, and I'd be glad to help. And I think that's about it for today, and I hope this was helpful, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.